Hey everybody, welcome to DGT Live.
In disguise.
We're here in a top secret, undisclosed location
Yeah, you're gonna start driving soon.
in
You should start driving soon.
Rick's neighborhood.
In my neighborhood, yeah. So
And-
what are we doing? Why is it all secrety? Why are
I'm
we all
Leo with
Rick?
and
Francisco!
What?
Francisco. Why do you always answer with that tone of voice?
Mira, we
It's
need...
like your
'cause-
catchphrase.
Because that is Francisco.
Mira, we
That's how you
need-
gotta say
His
we-
it.
catchphrase is his name.
Francisco.
we need to invite people. That's
Nice
what we need to
haircut,
do.
buddy.
Thank you. It was time. Actually, my wife made me get it.
Well, you are going to a very special place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was like, there's not gonna be any time to get a haircut if you don't do it now. So I did it now. Let me lower the volume here.
So what's going on, guys? Why are we all stealthy? Why are we
Well,
all...
the title of the video, as you can see, it's PokeMonday. So,
It is
but
PokeMonday.
instead, do you usually play on your laptop while driving, Leo? I don't think that's safe.
He usually
Just
drives
saying.
while he's on his laptop. Yes.
Yeah.
That's his normal routine. He can't even grab the steering wheel. He has to just nudge it with his knee. No, that's very unsafe. Don't do that. Leo doesn't do that. We're just messing around.
I'm not driving. I'm just here. I'm just
So
here.
what the?
Parked
Come here.
outside your house, trying to munch off of your
My Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. However, oh no, it's starting to get smaller. I need to run, and your Wi-Fi's lagging.
I can hear. Oh no, that's not.
I
a
need
car.
to go prone. That's the helicopter.
So we didn't answer. What are we doing here, guys? Pancho did say
I
it is
started it,
Mondays.
yeah. So what,
It is
what we're doing
PokeMonday.
here
So we had planned we were gonna go
We're
take
going.
advantage. Oh, we're going
to the
as soon as
fountain.
Leo's done fiddling around over there on his laptop. He's playing PUBG. PUBG, as we have said on previous shows.
Why PUBG?
PUBG is the game to play right now, Pancho. That's
What does that mean? What
You
does
get-
that
you
stand for?
Player Unknown Battlegrounds. PUBG is just the acronym or the short version that people reference it by. But you gotta get on it, Pancho. It's an awesome game.
I did. Leo gifted me a game, so I graciously accepted. And so, yeah.
So there it is. The three of us will eventually be on there doing some. I don't know, is there a triple team? No, I think it's just single, dual, and 4-player, right?
Just checking to see if we have
I can't remember.
sound with you. So we're good.
So it is PokeMonday, and we're trying to take advantage of the fact that I believe today is the last day, if I'm not mistaken,
Of double XP,
of the double Stardust,
Stardust.
and double XP for Pokedex entries.
Mhm.
And being that Entei,
Hentai.
Entei, Entei. What are you talking about over there? Family friendly.
That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna be able to see if you turn this off.
Ta-da!
Ah, there's Rick.
I like kind of being a voice in the shadows, but
Yeah.
all right. So being that Saturday was the first day he came out, we were trying to take advantage of that double
Entei.
Pokedex entry as well as the double Stardust. So I think there's gonna be one starting in about 15 to 20 minutes.
We're gonna
and
go catch it.
We're gonna go over there. We're gonna go meet up with. I think it was a mixture of
Instinct.
Instinct
Go
and-
Instinct.
and some Mystic. I'm not sure about Valor, but we're gonna go see who's there. And if all goes well, we're gonna catch him. And another one on that little checklist on the Pokedex. What else is on the news in the meantime, guys? What else did we hear?
Oh, something very important. What was it? What was it? Hold on. I wanted to talk about this. Nintendo. Leo,
He's focused.
Tío Nintendo.
Forget.
Tío Nintendo has just announced that anybody live streaming their games is a big no-no.
Ooh.
If they're already a partner, with their creator program, they're not allowed to live stream games on YouTube. They didn't say anywhere else like Twitch or Facebook, but strictly no live streaming on YouTube.
Ooh.
If they want to live stream games on YouTube, they need to end their partnership or do it from another account.
Huh.
What do you think about
Why
that?
is that though? I mean, I figure if they're a partner.
They didn't give any specifics as to why, but all those people, like PewDiePie that usually live stream games, no more Nintendo games.
Oh wow.
That's interesting. I didn't hear about that. So
Yep.
so regardless if you're a partner, you can't live stream.
You can pre-record your stream
Uh-huh.
and then upload it, and that's fine.
Just not
But
live
you cannot
stream it.
live stream it,
Oh,
like
okay,
you know,
okay.
like we're like, oh, here's my Patreon, guys, donate or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
well,
you can't do
I
that.
kind of get that because especially with what happened with PewDiePie not that long ago, I think they're just looking out, PR, looking out for their own publicity. They don't want to be negatively associated with accidental, foul language and stuff like that happened with PewDiePie. Even though it wasn't a Nintendo game, I think they're kind of maybe more than likely going in that kind of route so that they don't have to worry about, or less worry about it slipping out live, whereas where it's pre-recorded, most people that do this kind of stuff have that common sense that I got to take that out, I got to edit it out. So
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that for some reason I brought my USB cable here with me, and so I was looking for a place to plug it. Look at that! I found a place to plug it in. And Leo's car.
Stealing Leo's power.
I'm stealing his power. So that's good.
There was other news though, wasn't there? What? There was one of you guys mentioned something. Did you just cut his USB power off?
No, I'm still charging. I just didn't allow him to see my data on his computer.
Ooh.
Not that I'm trying.
Ooh, what were we gonna say?
Hey, made it
there?
to top 30, guys.
All right, Rick or
extreme
Leo,
lag.
you should really wrap this up quick because raid's about to start. So we should.
Yeah, I'm top 29. They should be over pretty quick, Pancho.
Let's see.
So what does that mean? Level 29.
No, top 29. That
Top
means
29.
out of 100 players,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the top. Now 28. I'm in the top 28.
No.
So I'm one of 28 players that are still alive.
Oh, okay. So it keeps going down as people kill each other out, I guess.
Yes.
See,
And I can hear gunfire.
that's kind of cool though
I can hear
because.
gunfire.
DC. There we go. That was the topic.
Oh.
Also, SNES
DC.
Classic was released this week.
All right, let's talk about SNES Classic since that was kind of more recent. So Friday was the SNES Classic release, right?
SNES.
SNES. And so Leo, I remember he tells me close to midnight. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stick around till midnight." And
I was
see what's
sleeping
yeah, this
by
guy
that
was knocked
time.
out.
I'm like, I'm
Me
done.
and this guy were chatting, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
We were actually playing some PUBG.
We were. It was about 11:40ish when I think we stopped supposedly playing,
Mhm.
and I didn't even think about midnight release. I was just thinking about the next day at the store kind of thing.
Right.
So he goes like, "Oh, I'm gonna stick around, see if one of the stores online starts offering and blah blah blah." So I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I'm opening up all these websites for different stores, and I'm trying to check, and nothing. Everything says either unavailable, or not available, or just whatever.
Right.
And I think right at the same time, I think he sends me a link for I think it was GameStop that was selling the unit, and right around that same time I was already pulling it up on the website, but their website was just it was such a mess. By the time I actually got to it and I clicked add to cart, it just spun and spun and spun. So I opened up a separate tab and I went to the website again, and it already showed that I had one in my cart, even though the other one was still just spinning. And then, so when I clicked on go to checkout, again, same thing, just spinning and spinning and spinning. So it was just going there like crazy. And then, after a while, I think you had said, what was the other website, Leo? What was the other place?
GameStop.
No, I just said
ThinkGeek.
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 So he goes in ThinkGeek, and I'm like over there, all right, sweet. So I go over there too, and I'm looking it up. And yeah, I was able to add one to my cart, and proceed to purchase and all that. And then I punched in all my information, and I think it just says processing, and that's all it said, processing. And I was like, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna get this because it just says processing,
It
nothing
seemed
else.
to hang on that screen for a long time.
Because everybody's trying to get one.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get it. So I just left it as is. I think I went to bed around 1 a.m, and then I was in my mind, I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up about 6 a.m, get ready, and I was gonna go to Walmart because Walmart's opening up at 7. They said first come first serve. I figured, okay, I'll get there around 6:30ish. See what I can make out of it. If I get one, cool. If I don't, oh well. At least I can say that I tried. So I showed up around 40-ish, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was about 15 people in line. And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, if they got at least 20 to 30 units, I should be good. So hopefully that. So I'm waiting. A couple people more show up behind me. 7 o'clock hits. And I thought it was going to be like a mad dash. People were just going to be running to the games area where they have all the boxes and whatnot.
Like Black Friday?
Yeah.
Nah. See,
No?
they actually organize this. Like
No. Well, Walmart had nothing to do with it. Walmart just opened the door. The people in line, single file.
They didn't tell them to stay in line?
No, nothing. They just opened the door and they
Wow.
just kind of stepped back. And the people that were in line, they were respectable human beings. Just walked in a single file line.
Which is surprising when you talk about Walmart and respectable human beings.
Yeah, because I mean they have kind of one of the bad stigmas of just having all craziness happen when
Usually.
Black Friday or other kind of stuff like that happens.
Seriously,
No,
Leo,
everybody
our
just
race is about to start. We need to
just
keep going.
walked over there. We went to the register. They already had them set up at 2 different registers, and you just lined up and okay, here's one for you, one for you, one for you, and they were just paying them as they go and they left. I think I was about the 16th, 17th or so person, and I was telling these guys, I was like, oh dude, I got one, blah blah blah, whatever. And so I walked out to the car to drop mine off, and I was gonna try to go back in.
There's a guy right there.
If I can line up again, I can't see him. If I can line up again
Shoot it, Leo.
and
Kill him.
and see if maybe I can.
I
score
have no
another one.
weapons.
How do you play this game with no weapons?
Choke him out. Ugh. No, you can't even choke. That would be kind of cool though.
Look, the guy's right there.
Dude, just walk up behind him.
Oh,
he
they
saw
got you.
He saw
They
you.
got you. He's dead.
You're dead.
Ah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
We gotta go poke hunting
Hey,
now.
top 19 with no weapons. So they had weapons, no ammunition, and plenty of lag. I'm pretty proud of this.
You were number 20 guy, not 19. You were 20.
All right, Leo.
Oh, it's 19 alive.
So anyway,
after me.
so I drop mine off. I come back, hopefully trying to get back in line to see if I can score a second unit.
Right.
By the time I was walking to the back, this guy had already sent me a message saying that he was in the store already. I'm like, oh, where? He's like, oh, I'm over here, whatever. By the time I get to the back, he's already in line or already paying for his unit. He's like, I got the last one.
See, because I had told this guy that, okay, I don't know if I've told this story before, but I was actually one of the few that got the ThinkGeek order back in like June or July when it went out for pre-order. But ThinkGeek did the despicable thing of bundling the SNES consoles with with crap. I mean, with Nintendo-related merchandise that they've been trying to move since like 2 years ago, and it's still there. So I guess it comes with like a Tetris lamp and like NES cartridge canteen.
All right.
And they're charging me $150 for that. $150 for a console and 2 crap items. I'm like, but you know what? I was desperate because back then we didn't know that there was actually going to be sufficient stock, and we saw what happened with the NES Classic. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet. The $50, $60 extra that I paid is going to be security, like a security blanket that I don't have to worry about this anymore, and it's going to come to me. So I was telling Rick, hey, Rick, stick around. If you're able to buy 2, buy me one so I can return, this one back to ThinkGeek and get $60 back, So, he stuck around, and Leo over there, as you see, he just walks into the store like Pedro por su casa, like we say in Spanish.
10 minutes late, I might add.
10 minutes late, and he grabbed the last console. Were there other people waiting there, Rick, or was it
No,
just
he
you?
was literally the last one. There was like nobody else like walking in. So when I went in, I had probably that I saw maybe about 5 to 8 more people behind me. But by the time I paid and kind of walked out, I saw a few more kind of forming a line, like that line that I left when I was picking up,
Right.
or paying. I mean, so a couple more people came. And then, so I remember I went outside and I dropped mine off and I came back into the store. There was one guy coming back with one in his hand. He's like, oh, hurry up, bro. There's like 2 left. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So whatever, I'm walking over there. And by the time I got there, nobody else was there except Leo already paying for it. And then that's when he tells me, I got the last one. I was like, dang, that's pretty sweet.
In that voice.
7 minutes before the Pokemon hatch.
Tell him to wait. We're on our way.
I got you keep talking. I'm gonna send them a text.
It won't disrupt.
No.
It? You sure?
I'm not sure. Maybe I
Hey,
shouldn't.
could you put this in my backpack,
they
please?
might
Yeah.
see the whole.
Because I'm gonna go off a screen and
Yeah,
we don't want to.
we're good, and we're on our way, and so that was the SNES classic story.
If you want this off, that's fine, Leo. I guess we can.
Can you drive with this one?
I don't see why not.
Is it illegal?
No, I've done that a lot of times with my baby when she was little because she was scared of the dark, and
Yeah, that'll work with the cops.
Well, that'll work. I'll act like a baby back here.
yeah, there you go.
And,
Leo, Rick is a special needs boy
I'm
that.
special needs.
Oh, you shouldn't say that.
No? Okay.
Pobrecito.
So aside from that, the DC news. What was the DC news, Pancho?
DC News, they have told us that they're out, yo. They're done with the universe copyright, dude. Dale.
Dude,
They're
no, tú no toques así.
they're done with their
Respect for my
expanded
name.
universe. So we had, I don't know if we talked to you about like 2-3 weeks back, there was a rumor that Martin Scorsese was going to do a Joker prequel movie for DC, and they were trying to tap Leonardo DiCaprio into playing the Joker. So Leo, Rick, and I were like, but Jared Leto, he's the Joker, you know? So if you're trying to build that
DiCaprio would
universe,
make a much better joke.
yeah, it's like if you're trying to build a universe, it's like, why are you trying to look for a different actor? We got our answer, folks. It turns out that DC is going to separate their how can I say this?
Cinematic universe.
Their cinematic universe and their brand. So DC Comics effectively is going to be one thing and the other. So what we've seen so far with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, that's still gonna keep going. That's still gonna be like immersive experience.
Go towards.
No, thank you. But
Santa Maria Way. I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah.
but
Go towards Santa Maria Way.
So where
here's
we
the
going?
other
From
thing.
Broadway to Santa Maria Way.
Yeah, but where we
They're gonna keep
That's what I'm gonna
doing.
find it right now.
They're gonna keep doing movies based on DC characters that don't necessarily have to be interconnected to what we've already seen that we are gonna see in Justice League. So you could have 2 Superman, you could have 2 Batman, 2 Flashes, etc. And it's okay with them, I guess. Not okay with me. I don't think that's a good idea. What do you
Is
think,
that
Leo?
Sinai?
What do you think, Leo?
I think it's good because it's obvious that this whole cinematic universe that DC was trying to build wasn't working out, and sometimes you just gotta know when to cut your losses before you cause more damage. And I think they could try the whole classic way of doing things where each individual movie is just that, an individual movie, and eventually they can try it again, but this time try it having a little bit more experience, and this time having a little bit more understanding of how all these different characters will actually work out with each other in each other's universes. Because I think the moment that they went bad with this whole thing was when they pretty much let their golden goose go because they didn't want to pay their golden goose the money they should be trying to pay them, which is yes, I'm talking about Christopher Nolan here. The Batman could have been a different Batman, but they needed that Christopher Nolan to be directing
Input.
their cinematic universe. Sure, I understand for the Superman movie, he had involvement in it, but after that there was nothing at all. And I think that was it. I think the whole inception of their cinematic universe was a little bit forced.
Yep. And I kept saying it. Rick mentioned it. I mentioned it. It's like they're trying to catch up to Marvel when Marvel had been at it for like 6 years at the time.
And that's another mistake. Like, no, don't try to catch up. Try to start your own thing, like independently. You
Yep.
know, sure, it's a similar thing that you're doing, but try to do it your own way. Don't try to play catch up, because when you try to play catch up on a movie, a cinematic universe that's already being established for the past 6 years plus, then
We're going into 10 years now.
You're fighting a losing battle there.
Yeah, like currently right now, Marvel is entering their 10th year of doing this. I mean, think about that for a second. That's 10 years, Leo. What were you doing 10 years ago?
10 years ago, I was buying a house.
Yeah.
Left.
So yeah, like Leo says, effectively, it's like that was their mistake, trying to compare themselves to Marvel and trying to be like them so quickly. It's like that was their downfall, I think. And now they don't want to admit defeat, so they don't want to cut down on Justice League, especially because they spent so much money on it already.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be a stupid mistake. If
talk about just the mustache for Superman. That's already like a few $1 billion right there. So
that's right, the mustache thing.
Yeah. So it's like,
by the way, Henry Cavill looks awesome with a handlebar mustache, I have to say.
So it's like, oh man, do we stop it? Do we keep going? But it's not going anywhere. Oh, I know. Let's split the universe. I don't know.
Rick, where are we going?
Right on Miller.
So where are we going?
Where
Rick?
are we going? So I know where we're going.
Berkshire. Do you know where that is?
Yes.
Okay, then.
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the lumberjack yard,
Just go to Miller, turn right, and then I'll tell you when we're getting closer, so you know.
All right.
Going towards that department store that's about to go bankrupt. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. Yep.
So that's it for the DC news. Any other news going on, guys?
Snes Classic was released this week.
We talked about that, yes.
We did talk about that.
Which
And,
I got my Euro version. I should have brought it.
And Reggie
Anime.
Films Anime. Liar or not a liar, guys?
So far, he's a liar.
No.
Yep.
They had way more stock than NES when it came out.
Rick, he said.
So far, according to what he promised.
Exactly, that's what I was getting at. He said. No, he said you can walk into any store and you will find stock. That's what he said.
Day one.
Well, that's true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Technically, he didn't lie because there was more stock than NES, and they're promising that you're gonna be able to get one.
Technically, that's what I did.
Yeah, Leo did do that, but I didn't.
But yeah, you can't find one anywhere.
Not right now. Mm-hmm.
And I have to, I mean, piggybacking off of that, I have to say, I've been trying to upgrade some of my video cameras.
Right.
And I decided, like, okay, let's see how popular this thing really is.
Okay.
I don't want to sell my Super Nintendo Classic, but just for experiment's sake, I'm gonna put it on my local exchange. I'm gonna put it on sale for a ridiculous amount of money, you know.
$1 billion.
So social experiment.
I listed it for $350. I figured, like, okay, if somebody really wants it at that price, I'm gonna let go of it because I'll probably end up having another chance at getting one, and $350 just would be perfect for me to upgrade some of my equipment.
Right.
So I listed it, but I really have no expectations of selling it. It's just more of an experiment, right?
Okay.
So, but I figured, hey, if a fish bites, a fish bites.
Right after this light, it's this little
like a
entrance way right here.
Right here.
Like a horse.
So there should be some people over here, hopefully.
Get a shooter cube.
So I don't know if you guys remember.
Over here?
In here, yeah.
Oh yeah, there they are. Dang. It's our favorite person, guys. Sticks like a sore thumb too.
Just park right here. Or back it up anywhere.
Some some undesirable people, some
some DGT haters.
Yeah. But
well, anyway, so I listed the Snes Classic for that crazy amount of money, and I got so much hate. I got so many messages just hating on me.
Hate.
And I thought that was hilarious because, first of all, you don't gotta buy it. You don't gotta buy it.
So Leo, since you're not gonna be Pokemoning, or are you gonna be Pokemoning?
I guess I'll try.
Are we still going on with the show, or are we going to actually...
Yeah, we're going with the show, but one of you has to hold it, because my hand's tired now. My hand's tired, so I'll let Rick handle it. No, we always hold it in range, Pancho. I know.
It's kind of dark, though. We're going to have to be, like, over here by the light.
Why don't you stop farting in my car? What'd you call me? I asked you to stop farting in my car.
Oh, I left my jacket in there.
Dude, we're live. Please, we're live, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
IBS is no joke.
IBS? I'm an instinct. You are in?
Get up in there. Is there any Mystic group by any chance?
Mystics are here.
You guys gonna do another one? Here, we're gonna be over here on the back side over here. Oh, it's too dark, dude.
Want to go to the Berkshire Hathaway building?
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
What kind of phone charger do you have? No, I haven't done an Entei. Because I just got the camping, I've got to put my picture charger back.
So we're forming up again. Hold on, sorry, we're gonna figure out this.
If you have the cord, I have the cord.
So what's this raid for?
For this guy.
Is he kind of cool or
For
what?
that guy. He's kind of cool. He's the next legendary.
Or is it legendary?
You're funny, Leo. You're funny. You're funny. So
I'm just along for the ride, you guys.
I think Valor and Mystic are gonna go in on one group. Instinct has their own group over there. Trying to figure
I wonder
out.
if I'd be allowed to like lean on someone else's car right now.
I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend. I wouldn't want somebody to do that in my car. My car.
Francisco says he appreciates being let in.
Yeah, because I think they actually waited for him because you were PUBGing it and it took a while. But I mean, it just really actually barely popped too, so it's barely starting. So it's not like we wasted a lot of time.
So if I go in here, I can.
Wait,
get
not yet. Hold on, because I think that's all instinct. Unless you want to go.
Pass, right?
You should have one. You should have one unless you used it from last time. But spin it. Yeah. Press a little. No, that little icon down there. Yeah. And then spin that. And your bag is full. Empty out some items.
Okay.
Just close it. Go to your little Pokeball down there. Put your items. And just throw away some like potions or something.
Uh-oh. Decline this one.
Is the Mystic Valor one starting or not yet?
We're waiting for
one person for sure.
All right.
How do I go to my like messed up Pokemon so I can heal them up and stuff?
So just go to Pokemon. Oh, then just use your items. You're gonna go just press on potion. You have none to heal.
For real though?
Go to revive. Yeah, revive those guys, and then heal them up. Pokemon Go 101. I don't know if you guys saw that. So Francisco's over there with his Mystic group already going. I guess they were itching to go, so they're already in it. Mystic and Valor over here I think they might have already done one, so a second group is forming. So we're waiting on, I think this is like another person, so we'll be there in a minute.
I have a Blastoise, you guys.
That's cool. So do I. I like how I'm the only real serious like Pokemon player. Pancho's like barely getting into it more. He's like feeling the.
I like how you're like really good at it and you're serious about it. And Francisco wants to be like you.
Huh?
And I'm just here. I'm happy to be here.
Francisco's more of like I gotta play this now, like he's got something to prove when he doesn't. And then you're just like happy-go-lucky. I'm just playing. But yes, I do take Pokemon serious. Pokemon for life, yo. I'm gonna get that.
I remember when Pokemon was brand new.
I'm not.
I wasn't into it at all, but you got into it real bad.
Oh heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I remember
Actually, I kind of enjoyed you being into it because I was like, at least I'm not like totally out of the loop, like, because you know stuff about it. Like, if I need to ask somebody a question, it's you.
It's like you had
Let's go back to my car because you left the lights on.
Did I? Oh. It's like I had geek cred, or you had geek cred through me.
Yeah.
That's cool. Pull my jacket out, yeah? It's right there on the seat.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Put him on my jacket one-handed. Not recommended. How's it going, guys? Doing good? All right. Glad to hear that. So, one-handed. Almost there. Got it. I got it. So this is actually mine and Francisco's second raid of the day. Earlier we went to another raid down in a little town attached to our city, like 5 minutes away. It was kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
We went, we showed up, the group was already forming, we joined in. We went and shut up. And, group was already forming, so we jumped in. And I caught him.
Cool.
I caught that guy. So this is going to be my second one for today, or second attempt, I should say. What's going on?
Rick.
What happened? Oh, you sold the GoPro, huh?
Yeah. Got this little baby instead.
Why? Is this better?
Because it has better low light capability.
It actually does look pretty nice. It is good. Not like Pancho's. Isn't this supposed to have better low light?
Supposed to, but
Supposed to.
it's kind of lame wide.
S7
But
Edge.
the thing, this is what you're looking at. This is the Canon G7X Mark II,
Oh,
and it doesn't shoot in 4K,
no.
but the image quality is much nicer.
What's the highest resolution that it can go to?
1080p.
That's good
at
enough.
60 frames per second.
That's good. That's like more than. I still think that up to this point, there's still a very few people that go beyond 1080, especially at 60 frames. 2K is common for a couple people, but 4K is still we still got a couple years before that actually
Yeah, not too many people have 4K yet, and especially not very many people have 4K rigs that they can edit on.
Exactly.
Even the most advanced computers right now,
They still have difficulties rendering 4K, don't they?
They still chug a little bit with 4K. They're still a little slow. It still stutters a little bit.
It's overkill.
I mean, once it's rendered and everything, it'll play it nice, play it back nice.
I mean, I can
for
imagine
editing. It's kind of a.
I could imagine a good, nice little cinematic view of the coast with the sun setting or sunrise kind of deal, like a short clip at 4K. That I can kind of get because it's something that you want to experience, if you were actually there. That I can get, but a whole video in 4K, it's kind of what's the
overkill.
point? Yeah, that's just not needed. Not at this point.
I think more than anything for professionals, the people that actually know how to use this stuff, they shoot at 4K so that they can compress it and make it look really, really crisp at 1080p. And not only that, but another technique that they'll do is they'll punch it in to center the scene right.
So they got a wider view.
They have a wider view, and then they frame it just perfect once they're adjusting it in post. That's what a lot of TV shows do. They shoot in the.
You didn't get it?
I ran out of the gold raspberry.
They shoot in the red cameras, which shoot at 8K.
Whoa! He's gonna back out. Watch out for this guy. He's gonna.
Red cameras shoot at 8K. And a lot of the TV shows, that's why they look so crisp and perfect, because they're being shot at 8K.
I consider it kind of let's say you're gonna make.
Yeah, are we missing out here?
No, it was just Pancho's Mystic group that went. Sorry, Mystic is awesome. Mystic is just that awesome. Instinct group, they finished. They're done. We're still waiting for the other guys. I think we're done after this one.
We're done?
Yeah. We did one prior to the. You ain't catching them.
That's why
you ain't catching them. All right, we'll see right now. What was I saying? Oh, let's say you're gonna make dough, like bread, right? You get flour, you get all this. Cookies is probably a better example.
Cookies.
You spread out the dough, right? You roll it out, whatever.
Yes.
You cut it. You get what you want.
Okay.
You put those aside.
All right.
You bake them.
Okay.
What do you do with the rest?
You throw it away.
We're talking about 4K and how they edit and they shoot in big just to get the nice, perfect
That's
shot.
exactly what this is like.
So it's
you
kinda
shoot
like-
at a high resolution, so you
That a
just
4K?
get like the sweet
No.
spot. This is 1080.
So
See, that's the camera I wanted to buy when I started vlogging. But
You should have bought it.
but I also needed a new phone. So when I saw this phone, that's the one we're
hey,
streaming
look
at
at
right
look
now.
at the low light. Look at
Oh no, this one has
Look at that.
low light too. Compared to what I had, this was perfect.
Ah.
You can get the low light capabilities when you're live streaming though. That's the issue. If I was just recording my vlog,
just standard video.
it would have been weak.
It's because this is using the front facing
Yeah,
camera.
Right.
that is true.
And that
I'm
too.
just messing around.
So I like that camera that Leo's holding. Did you show the camera?
Yeah, he
No,
flashed
okay,
it on
okay.
there. Here,
So
we'll show it
this
again.
camera is perfect for vloggers, especially because of the front-facing flipping thing.
The screen, yeah.
That one was 300.
Look at the
time.
difference though. Like this is that same phone, and the low light.
It's like all
Right.
weird.
No, it's perfect. Now, if that camera
Look at
had
the
live
difference.
stream capabilities, it'd be a winner. Which I'm thinking that the next iteration of the GX is
It's
probably
actually
going to
pretty-
have live stream.
Looks kind of,
It's pretty similar.
yeah.
But it is better though. The GX is better, and if they implement the live streaming on the GX for the next model, I'm in.
All in on that
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. So basically, when it came to the $300 for that camera or $700 for the phone that I
$700
also
for the
needed,
phone.
and it also has
Well, yeah,
a nice
it's
camera.
like a Swiss
It's like
Army
I
knife.
have- I have to
It
do
gives
it.
you more functionality of just one little purpose.
Going in.
Go ahead. All right, you
I'm
want to
gonna-
hold it?
Yeah, since I didn't catch it. So we're gonna see. Now it's their turn. Look, see? Now, what about your low light, Leo? What about your
Low
low
light's
light?
in my pocket.
Look at that.
That's bright.
See, now you can see Rick.
How much time we got?
So Leo, how often do you play Pokemon?
About once a week.
Once a week. All
Oh,
right.
I got it front facing.
Yeah,
Okay,
see?
I
With
see.
you guys.
Only with us. How many rare Pokemon do you have?
You know what though? That's not considered low light. That's not considered low light. That's having your flashlight on.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying it's like when it comes to that, if you want a good lighting,
Nah, flip that around. Flip that around. We don't want that. We don't want
well, I do. See? Well,
that. So,
Cisco doesn't know what his low lights are.
no, I do. Back out. So which one's your best Pokemon, Leo?
This guy right here.
that he's about to catch.
Which one is your best Pokemon, Rick?
Mine? I don't know.
Right on your face.
It's probably either going to be between Tyranitar or Golem.
You have a Tyranitar already? Yeah. See, that's not the same. We need the flashlight.
What's your best one?
Mewtwo.
Non-legendary.
Well, my non-legendary. I don't know. I gotta check. Now I'm intrigued.
Exit. Quit. Quit.
Everybody's out?
Quit.
Everybody out.
You haven't battled it, so you're good.
All right. So basically, we're about to raid. I already raid. I didn't catch it. I was discussing with Rick.
0 for 2.
I was discussing with Rick that I have a feeling that
It doesn't make Poke logic.
yeah, it doesn't have poke logic. So as soon as you go into the raid, I think the game already decides who's gonna catch it and who isn't. What do you think, Leo?
What's up, man?
Possibilities, probabilities of catching that Pokemon.
Oh, I'm gonna catch it.
No, but
100%.
No, but I was telling people that, you know, seeing it from the point of view of a programmer, of obviously this is a computer program, you're giving it commands. I think that as soon as you hit battle, it's already deciding if you're gonna catch it or not. What do you think?
I have my phone turned
Snorlax,
off.
Snorlax, meow.
Yeah.
You gotta show me how to play, man.
You've done this. Yeah, you're in there. You're in there. Okay, see, so it automatically suggests which ones to use. From what I can tell, yeah, okay. Might want to heal that guy a little bit more. So go to your items. No. Go to items.
I have a Lugia.
And then just, you only got one potion. Use it. Doesn't matter.
So AJ Bishop is asking if you have a Lugia yet.
I do. I have 2 Lugias.
He has 2 Lugias. Do you
Bishop,
have a,
2 Lugias. Actually, the very first legendary that I caught was a Lugia, because I didn't catch the Articuno when it went the first time around.
right?
And then, so Lugia and Articuno were out at the same time, I believe.
Okay.
So I didn't catch that one. I caught Lugia, and then Moltres came, I caught a Moltres, and then Zapdos came, I caught a Zapdos, and then when they threw them all back in the mix, that's when I finally caught my Articuno.
He says he has 0.
Oh. I'm sure, you know what? I'm very positive that Niantic isn't going to just say, yeah, you missed it. You're done.
I think they do. I think that's it.
Nah,
They gave you 3 months
wait.
to catch it, bro.
Yeah, but they're going to wait till another event to like bring them back. They're going to call it something like back to old school or something. I don't know. And then they're going to just release them again for you to try it.
Back to old school.
5, 4, 3,
No, it's still like 10 seconds, Leo.
20 seconds.
All right. So who wants to bet? Oh, you went dark. There you go. So who wants to bet that Leo is gonna catch it and put me to shame?
With Leo's luck,
Look,
I'll take that bet. Leo's going to get it.
we were discussing with one of our friends over from Instinct that kids get all the luck. They catch every Pokemon with no skill whatsoever. That's Leo right here.
My brother's son, he says that he does that too. He just kind of spins it and just chucks it.
And he catches them.
And he catches it.
So that's Entei right there, guys. See, look at that skill. Look at that technique that Leo has.
All right, how do you pronounce his name?
Entei.
Entei, right?
Not hentai. No.
Entei.
Entei.
Not Entei? It's not hentai.
That's not it, no. Alright, so we have a group of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
That's a good
13,
size.
14 people battling this poor kitty.
Kitty? He's a dog.
It's a cat.
He's
It
a
looks
dog.
like a cat to me
He's
if I
a
ever
dog.
saw it.
He is a dog.
No. Oh, there's one more. 18. Right? 17?
Yeah,
18?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
And a spoofer or two, maybe.
Probably, yes.
Oh, look, I got a Dragonite.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Spoofer.
All right, let's see,
Yeah,
Leo.
he's going down.
The other people over there, kind of dark. You can really make them up, but there's a good amount of people. And it's okay because we're not really putting their identity online because can't really see anything anyway. So you can make up the silhouettes. See.
I win.
All right, I want to see if Leo catches it. I want to see. We're going to film over the shoulder with Leo here.
You gonna get Leo Cam?
Leo cam, see if he catches it. Make me proud, Leo. Make me proud. I got 12 my first time,
yeah, because it was
11 the second time, and still didn't catch it.
Look, here's a trick.
Look, I made
Great.
level 24.
Look at that. You throw
Sweet.
You throw him a banana first, right?
Okay, so now what do I do?
No, you gotta go back in.
It said my box was full or something.
Oh, you gotta get rid of a Pokemon. Get rid of one first.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Great throw.
Exit.
Great throw.
Exit.
Great.
And then go into your...
Oh, that ain't
Throw grade?
Yeah, no. Go, click OK. Exit. Go to your Pokeball,
Yeah, click on the little Pokemon. There you go. Click
a
on it.
Pokemon,
Over there.
and get rid of one.
Which one would be good to get rid of?
Just look at a low level one. Something that's not rare.
Meanwhile, Leo's gonna miss his chance to catch it.
Golden raspberry over
Let's see
here.
how Drake is doing over here.
Second Pokeball. And chug it. Oh!
Excellent throw. As we saw with mine thing, it doesn't really matter though.
Ooh.
Yep,
Oh.
exactly. Doesn't matter. I threw 3 excellence earlier, still didn't catch it.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
Mm.
a nice throw.
You're gonna run out of time, Leo. You're taking too long. Get rid of that 19. That's perfect. Click the menu, hamburger,
Yeah, right there.
transfer. Yes. All right, go back in.
Great throw, guys. Great throw.
There's Rick's great throw. And nope. All right, go back in there, Leo. Click on him. All right, try catching it now.
Yay! That's the bonus challenge.
You gotta throw a golden raspberry first, Leo. That's
I got 23 of those. Is that
Good
good?
job.
yeah. You don't use them enough. There you go, Rick. Good
Click.
job.
Click.
Good job.
Click.
Let's see. Gotta see Leo here.
Oh, he shoot it away.
He told you no.
Deny.
No.
Don't waste them, guys. Don't waste them. Don't
Well,
waste them.
I think Leo's not gonna make me proud this time. If he catches it, it'll reinforce my thinking that he's like a kid.
You got 4 balls left, Leo.
That's 2 more than I need.
Family friendly show.
Family friendly. 2 attempts. He may use 2 attempts.
Oh, okay.
2 attempts.
Gray ball.
Great throw.
1. Oh,
No.
Look, I'm gonna give
3
another
balls
one.
left, Leo. 3 balls
I don't
left.
think it's gonna happen, Leo.
Why not, guys?
I'm on lunch right now, so I'll be back to work. Zodiac.
Oh, 2 balls left,
I
Leo.
like how you click on the ball way off the screen over there.
Look at that technique. Look at that. Well, he lands them, so you know it doesn't make sense.
Like a
But
boomerang shot.
oh, last ball,
For you guys,
last ball, Leo. Catch it on your last one. Come on, Leo.
I'm not even gonna make it on purpose.
Hashtag Leo do it.
I still haven't clicked OK. It doesn't
Everybody
matter.
else did.
It doesn't matter because everybody else did.
Nice throw.
Watch out.
Let's
Go
see if he
back.
catches
Go
it.
back.
Let's
Go
see if he catches it.
No.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, he did. Well, guys. So Rick had 2 today.
2 for 2.
Are we gonna go to the post office so Pancho can get his?
We can go, but I think we're gonna kill the stream from here on.
All right. Okay.
Pretty
So.
dark. We can't really see anything.
All right, guys. So let's end this. Let's go back to the light so I can shut this off.
Let's go over here under the light.
I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh, I need 2 hands for this. I know. I see it. I see it. All right, guys.
So we're here. I'm with Rick and Francisco.
Forget
We're
that
saying
show.
our-
What's up?
We're saying our
DGT
goodbyes.
Live version
DGT.
2.0.
Vlogging.
You need to get closer
Vlogging
to
like
the light,
villains.
Leo. You look like you're very dark.
How about we turn around and get the light?
There we go. No,
Huh? Shadow. Oh yeah, another
there,
one.
right here. Right here is fine. Right. Well,
Light looks fine on my phone. on my camera.
DGT for that. There we go. Okay, guys.
Okay, Rick.
All right, guys.
Leo.
So, you
Look
got
at
anything
Francisco.
else?
Enjoy your games. Love your families.
That's it. No, dude. Do you have nothing? Something before we go, Rick?
Enjoy your game. So we went over our news. We talked about what was going on.
Right.
Today's your last day, so if you didn't catch this bad boy today, I feel sorry for you. You still have the whole month to catch him, but not at the double Stardust and double Pokedex.
Yeah, it's the last day for double Stardust and double XP.
How many of those
Pokédex.
2K eggs did you get?
I got like 7.
I only got like 3.
I've
I
hatched.
keep getting nothing but yellow eggs.
I've hatched 6
Which
of them
normally is good.
already, and they're all crappy Pokemon. Let me say,
Yeah.
it's all Nidorinos and Caterpies, and they're not good Pokemon. I was expecting something like a Larvitar, like they said they were going to. No, it was a lie, guys. It was a
Shenanigan.
lie. All right, guys. So we gotta go because we gotta go to the post office. I gotta try to see if I can catch this Entei. Ray got 2 already. That's not fair.
2 for 2.
So I need one. Leo needs one. He needs to spend another 99 cents. No, you gotta know the free Ray Pass
Yeah,
because
he
you had
does.
that one for a while.
Yeah.
So I do need to spend 99 cents. All right, guys. So
Enjoy your games. Love your families.
bye.